Hey guys, this is Andrei Smirnov reporting from the 2016 North American International Auto Show in Detroit. And behind me is an all-new 2017 Chrysler Pacifica and Pacifica Hybrid. And the debut is coming up next.
This is a 2017 Chrysler Pacifica.
Okay, so it is an all-new minivan. It's a very exciting day for us to be able to show this vehicle off after all the work that's gone into it. We developed a brand new architecture from the ground up, so everything was new. We focused primarily on really going after increasing the overall body stiffness, torsional stiffness, to improve the ride and handling and make this vehicle extremely quiet. So those are two of the attributes, if you will, in the minivan segment that have been lagging behind. You will find driving this car that quantum leaps above what's out there today.
And what's the powertrain here?
So we have a 3.6 Pentastar engine. It's actually upgraded from the existing version with more fuel efficiency improvements inside of it. And we've got the 9-speed transmission.
That's really good. What about front-wheel drive, all-wheel drive availability?
So this vehicle comes with front-wheel drive.
Okay.
The architecture is designed to be able to accommodate all-wheel drive, and we're always looking to see if we're going to do that in the future. But with a new platform, it's important to be able to have the ability to do both.
Okay, so really big news here is the hybrid, right?
Yes.
So can you tell me more about that?
Well,
at a
high level, the hybrid is actually a perfect match for the minivan. If you look at the customer who typically buys a minivan, they're oftentimes either somebody doing short runs, so they can leverage the electric mode, or maybe an executive going to work and coming back. So in reality, you could drive an awful long time in just the electric mode and never even leveraging the gas engine. And the architecture itself with this vehicle, today we've got the stow and go version. So that's what's shown here in the red. But when you get the hybrid, the actual structure beneath removed, and we actually build a new floor and put the batteries underneath it. So it doesn't compromise any of the interior space.
And does the hybrid also support all-wheel drive, or is it all-wheel drive?
No, the hybrid is not all-wheel drive. Okay. Anything is possible.
Okay.
So we're always looking at what we're doing.
And is it a plug-in also? I mean, you can charge it.
Yes, it is a plug-in also. Yeah, so what we've got, you've got a 7-inch cluster, an 8.4-inch radio screen. You'll see a rotary shifter there in the middle with all the climate controls. This vehicle that's shown here is equipped with our rear seat entertainment feature. So there's two 10-inch touch screens. It can be leveraged by touch from the seat or even a remote control option. Inside this one, the price class that we're looking at has a triplane sunroof. So you've got actually basically sunlight, daylight over all 3 rows. So that's something that's never been done. This vehicle is also equipped with our integrated vacuum. So if you wanted to, if you can look from that angle so that you can actually vacuum the vehicle. We purposely put it here because the reality is in a minivan, the dirt is right here in the second row. Most families will tell you that. And typically when you want to clean up your vehicle for somebody hopping in it, right here, front row is primarily where you focus. With this vehicle, it's truly a balance. You've got to be able to truly accomplish all the functions of a minivan. Minivan buyers don't accept compromise on function, and our goal was to make it extremely stylish. So a lot of the features, we've got basically a sweeped back windshield, so you'll see it a lot further, adding a window here at the front. The actual front grille, similar look to other Chrysler products in our lineup. It is the most aerodynamically efficient vehicle in its class. And you actually see that with its body lines. With the doors closed here, you'll notice it's got kind of a stripe along the bottom. These actually race up. You actually looks like it's moving forward when you're going down the road.
And what about the interior volume? How does it compare to the competition?
The interior volume, it does have the highest interior volume. It's just short of 200 cubic feet. It measures about 197.8, I believe the exact number is. And it is the largest interior volume in the segment.
All right, so tell me about the engine. How does it compare or differ to the regular V6?
It's the same Pentastar 3.6 that you see in the base model. It just runs on a different emission cycle or combustion cycle, Atkinson combustion cycle, a little bit higher compression ratio. It's married to a dual motor, electronically variable transmission. So the dual motor and the engine are linked together with a planetary gear set with an addition of a one-way clutch. So this one-way clutch allows us to take normally what is just a generator motor and use it for a drive motor and a generator motor. So we can go back and forth with the one motor. The other motor is strictly a drive motor. So this vehicle has the ability to drive the vehicle with two electric motors, giving us more efficiency as we're running in electric mode. So it's a key factor for this transmission.
And what is the power output? Do you have like an overall number?
It's about 260 horsepower total system.
Okay.
So that's where we get.
And it's front wheel drive?
It's front wheel drive only.
Okay.
This vehicle, the base vehicle has a stow-and-go seating arrangement.
Okay.
This one has actually captain's chairs.
Okay.
We've displaced the stow-and-go tubs under the floor with a 16 kilowatt-hour battery.
Okay.
So that battery is located underfloor, no compromise to the inside interior space at all, right?
Okay.
So that is connected. It basically, you get 30 miles of all electric mode, and then after the battery is depleted, it seamlessly transitions to a hybrid mode.
Okay.
And then it acts like a normal hybrid after that. You plug the vehicle in via the charge port door there. 2 hours to fully charge the battery with a level 2 charger.
Okay, so 240?
Yeah, 240 charger,
Okay.
so it works out real well. The neat thing about our hybrid package is that the rest of the components, between, we have the battery, we have the transmission, so the 6.6 kilowatt onboard charger, the DC to DC inverter, so there is no alternator on this engine. It is the high voltage system actually takes care of the 12 volt system as well. And all of those components are mounted on what we call a super module. So it's sub-assembled at the assembly plant and it's decked underneath the vehicle.
Okay.
And it's very clean. It's battery, super module, transmission. So the bulk of your the bulk of your electric propulsion system is actually between the transmission and the engine and the battery here.
Okay.
So we really leave the rest of the vehicle package intact. No compromise to the customer from a performance perspective. It's all there. This vehicle is based off of a brand new large vehicle architecture. It's a global architecture for us. We did some extensive work for weight reduction. So the base model, if you compare the base model to its predecessor, it's about 240 plus pound weight reduction, and we've done that through extensive use of high strength steels, 22% more than the previous model. We also went aluminum on all the closures, like so for the hood, the sliding tailgate, and the deck lid is all aluminum. The deck lid is actually, the inner is a cast magnesium. So we get significant weight savings from that. And we think it's a great application. This vehicle is a great application for a hybrid. I mean, when you think about the people that drive this, there's the professional that drives back and forth to work, 30-mile range. You probably get there back and forth on a daily basis. and the the stay-at-home, the soccer mom, right, who commutes, in the morning, in the afternoon, plugs in along the way.
And what is the MPG equivalent? After the electric range.
We don't have those numbers announced yet.
Okay.
We're still working through all those details, so I can't tell you those yet.
Okay. What is the 80 number?
80 is our estimated city number in electric mode.
Okay. Now, TFL Car is bringing you wall-to-wall coverage of the 2016 North American International Auto Show. So go to tflcar.com to check out all the latest debuts.
All right, so the Buick Envision is a crossover SUV. We currently have the Buick Encore and the Buick Enclave.